On today's show, I'm going to make a creamy garlic mushroom beef recipe. It's going to be so delicious with the cream of mushroom soup that you use and the onions and the garlic. And of course, we're also going to have a whole load of spices and quinoa we're going to cook up today. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Let's start out with our quinoa. For this particular recipe, we need 4 cups of water. So just grab a saucepan, get your water in there and your burner turned on. By the way, I also have the oven preheating to 425. Next, we're going to want to start our ground beef. So I have my fire going and some olive oil. Get that olive oil all in the pan by using a silicone brush. So nice to have these new silicone brushes rather than having to use the paint brushes from the dollar store or Home Depot that leave the strands in your food. There we go. Okay, and I have 1 package of ground beef, and now you want the leanest ground beef that you can get for this project because you don't want grease in with your mushrooms and onions and garlic. So let's also just get a blade and start to break this up. We're going to brown it up so that it's mostly cooked. And then we'll put it in with our onion garlic mix, throw it in the oven. So today we're using the boil in a bag quinoa. And once it starts to boil, I'll lower the temperature just a little bit so it doesn't overboil. I'll put the boil bag in for about 10 minutes while the rest of the mix is cooking in the oven. Now for seasoning for the ground beef, I have the onion, and I don't know about you, but my onion kind of dries out. Every once in a while I gotta get a knife and rough it up. Next we have lemon pepper, and it's roughly a tablespoon. And the measurements for this and all the ingredients, by the way, are going to be listed down below there where it says the subscribe button. Hit the more button and then you'll see all of these ingredients. So lastly, let's put some garlic powder in here. And I'm also going to use the fancy new tool that I ordered online to break up your hamburger. You want this broken up. There the oven has come up to temperature. But this new tool is really nice for breaking up the chunks. Let's let that go for a little bit and talk about some more ingredients. So here's some salt. And some pepper. You know I'm going to use pepper. For the mushroom onion garlic mix, we have cream of mushroom soup, paprika, regular rosemary, thyme, parsley, chives, and cream. The ground beef is cooked enough and very little grease in the bottom of this. Now I just transfer it to the baking dish, just like this, and I'll mix it in with the onions and the garlic and the cream of mushroom soup. All the spices were in with that, and the spices that are in the ground beef. This is going to be delicious. Now, this is commonly called SOS if you put toasted bread on a dish and then you put this on top. Some people call it braised beef. You could use chipped beef. There we go. Let's get the lid on it. Put it in the oven until it comes to a boil. The timer is about to beep, and I opened up the stove and took a peek at it. It looks good enough. If you like these kind of recipes and you want to learn how to make these kind of things, I have a whole bunch more recipes right here.